So again, all of these questions, questions 1, question 2, and question 3, have all been asking different characteristics about our parabola. And the general form doesn't tell us any characteristics or very few characteristics, whereas the standard form tells us lots about the parabola and its graph. So here again, it's asking what's the y-coordinate of the vertex. It's asking for a specific characteristic. So we change our formula or equation from the general form to this form. The one thing that's changed in these ones, the first one was all nice whole numbers. The second one had a fraction in the middle of this. This one has a fraction to start with. Our a value is 1/5. So what happens when you factor a 1/5 out of this? Okay? How do you factor a 1/5 out of 2? So that, mental math-wise, you start to try to imagine factoring a 1/5 out of 2 and you get stuck. Another thing that can be a little bit easier is work backwards. 1/5 times what would have to be here in order for it to equal 2? 1/5 times what is 2? Yes. It'd have to be 10. Well, what's 1/5 times 10? 10 divided by 5. Timesing by 1/5 is the same as dividing by 5. Right? Multiplying by 1/5 is the same as dividing by 5. So we say, well, what would have to be here to get 2? And that's a lot easier than trying to think factoring 1/5 out of 2. Basically, factoring 1/5 out of 2 means how many 1/5s would you need to put together in order for it to add up to equal 2? And you would need 10 of them. Now we can draw our spaces here. The nice thing with the 10 is we won't get fractions for our spaces, because 10 divided by 2 is 5, and 5 squared is plus 25. What do I have to do to compensate? I'm going to have to subtract how much? Subtract 5. Why? Because this 1/5 would hit that 25, which would mean I've actually only added 5. So to compensate, I'd have to subtract 5. Now we can write our equation in standard form. 1/5 x plus 5 all squared minus 6. So we know that our vertex is -5, -6. So what's the y-coordinate of our vertex? Our y-coordinate of our vertex is -6. So all of this, why did I circle the 6? Because the question was asking, determine the y-coordinate of the vertex. All right, the question you can do for this one to practice is just number 7.